Now the last trick that I'm going to show you needs a whole fuckload of preparation. So you're going to need a brand new pack of cigarettes. This one isn't. This one's missing a couple smokes out of it. It doesn't really matter. I'm just showing you what the hell I'm talking about. So what you're going to do is you're going to open it up. Here, I'll use this one. There's a bit more in it. Correction, this one is full. So you're going to take it out like that. You're going to peel these things back. And you're going to take these things out one at a time. Now they got side flaps on them. Everything's kind of wrapped in together. Anyway, you're going to lift that flap. And you're going to pull that out. So you're going to try to keep it as intact as possible. You're going to lift the top flap. And the sides. You're going to pull this back here. That'll give you access to all the cigarettes inside. So you're going to take them out and you're going to do exactly what I did for the last trick by cutting down paper clips. Now you should be able to do it with one from like a previous pack or something that's half used or whatever, and then cut them all down to size according to that one that you cut, right, like from that one, so use it as a model. Once you do that, you're going to take all the cigarettes and you're going to push a paper clip into it. Once it's done and your pack's like this, you're going to fold it back up as carefully as possible so that it looks normal. And the one with the extra cigarette in it will probably be the hardest one to do. So if you have to, take one cigarette out, fold the pack up, put it back in, and slide the cigarette into the middle so that it'll get like that. Once that's done, take the pack out, take this thing. I'm going to do this off camera. Basically, you're going to slide it in like it looks. Use the other one as a reference if you have to. Easiest to do it when it's on something. And you'll have the pack looking brand spanking new. Now something I forgot to mention earlier is, and when you're done both sides, put it into the pack looks normal. Something I forgot to mention earlier, and don't open up the pack like you would normally open up a cigarette pack. Because the idea of this is to make it look like the pack is unopened and blah blah blah. What you're going to do is you're going to have the plastic wrap and it's going to be on the cigarette. So what you're going to do though is, as you can see here, is on one of the sides, preferably the one opposite to that, is you're going to lift up the corners of the plastic and slowly peel it away. Very, very slowly, very, very gently. It's good if you have one of those desk lamps that you can look at it because you'll be able to see the plastic a lot better. And sometimes it requires quite a bit of practice to get it right. Buy a carton. If you open up a pack and you fuck up, go to the next one. If it tears slightly, that's okay. It doesn't really matter. But you're basically going to want to lift all four sides of it, and then you're going to want to push the cigarette pack out like this. So once you do that, then you do all the things that I just explained. So now you're going to have this, which is open on the side, and this. Now the trick is getting it back inside. So you take this, and it's got the folds in it. It stays pretty straight and shit. So you can take this, and you're going to fold all the sides back. This will make it easier. Now, the side flaps here, they're going to rip. That's okay. It doesn't really matter. Just, and to fold it back over, ripping it is okay. You may get, like, see, I kind of screwed up and I ripped that. Again, that's okay, it won't really matter. They won't be able to really tell. Once you have all four sides folded over, take your cigarette pack, and if you have one for reference to make them all look the same, an unopened pack, remember what side this little red stripe is on and put it in correctly. I don't have a pack for reference, so I'm just going to put it in normally. You're basically going to put one side in and then push it as tightly as possible. You're then going to take the other side and wrap it around. And this, again, takes practice and you might rip, so if you can do this to a couple packs, then do it just in case. And so I'm going to get this in here. Pinch the corners, like here, to pull. Don't pull on that tab that's sticking up, because it will rip. And I really fucked up on this, and I don't have another pack to show you guys, but I'll try to salvage this as best as possible to show you the rest of it. It is possible, I've done this in the past, just kind of have to bear with me here for this one. Okay, so I ripped all here. Hopefully you can do it without doing that. Once you get the cigarette pack in, and it stays, you're going to just slowly push it in. Now hopefully you don't have that rip there. If you do, like I said, grab another pack, do it again. But you should have it looking like this. Fold in the two sides, fold in one side over top of them, and fold the other side over top. Now take a glue stick, run it along it once or twice, and then you're pretty much set there. Just, you know, push down a little bit, and you're good. It's now resealed. So now what you do with these, once they're all resealed, is you're going to pull it out of your pocket, and you can do this for probably more money than you can for the other two, or, you know, do it to impress a girl outside, blah blah blah. Pick her up, take her home. If you're a girl, all you have to pretty much do is say, let's have sex, and, you know, any guy would jump at the chance. But if you want to be like some special girl they'll remember, do this. It'll be pretty cool. Anyway, so now this one, you're going to tell them, okay, here's a pack of cigarettes, hand it to them, and tell them to look it over. They'll look it over at home before. Go like this on the other side. Make it so it's not very sticky anymore, because it will get slightly sticky. Try not to get a whole bunch of lint and shit on it and put it in a pocket that doesn't have lint, so like, you know, a jacket pocket or something like that. And they'll look at it. Now they'll look at it and stuff like that. Now tell them to unwrap the cigarette pack and open it up. And so they unwrap it, take the garbage from them, whatever. They'll open it up. Tell them to pick either side of it and open it up. And they'll open it up and then tell them, okay, now I want you to pick a random cigarette. They'll pick a random, back, front, don't matter. Tell them to pick a random one. They'll pick one out and hold it. Now say you want them to put it to your lips. So they'll put it in your mouth, and I'm not going to smoke another one. They'll put it to your mouth and then hand them a lighter. Tell them to light that cigarette for you and then smoke it without using your hands. That cigarette, if you can't smoke and you're like, it burns your nose or something, take it from your mouth like this, and then constantly keep it in view, keep the other hand far away from it, and it'll smoke right down to the filter, and it won't fall off. So that's a good way, like that's a good icebreaker or whatever. And in reality, you had no control over what cigarette they picked, nothing. So that's a really good way to meet people, stuff like that.